Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Lady Ailey y esta es mi primera serie de YouTube sobre el juego Hogwarts Legacy. Los vídeos están sacados de mis directos de Twitch, así que si prefieres experimentarlo en directo con nosotros, te dejo el link en la descripción. Y bueno, espero que lo disfrutes y que te guste. Y si te gusta mi contenido, dale a seguir o un like o lo que te apetezca, si no solo disfruta. Nos vemos. Chao, chao. Se me ha caído, Luis. Así como te caes tú jugando al Valorant.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient
Badum.
in aqui. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left
Quiero que sea
Uganda
mi
and
mejor
were
amiga.
halfway around
Es
the
muy
world at a
tierna.
new school in a new country.
Ya ligando.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Son poderosos allí.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Es muy
I do miss
tierna.
Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Es una novata, bueno, novata, es nueva en Hogwarts como yo.
You can use
Vale.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
Hola, Fran.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson
Astral
lived up
juegas
to
de
expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ok. Thank you. Vale. Vale, vamos a ir para allá. Vamos a aprender... No sé qué hechizo era, no me acuerdo. De nada. 10 puntos para Hufflepuff, dice la profesora. Hugglepuff. Yo soy Hufflepuff.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Gatito. Hay un montón de gatos por ahí. Yo quiero mi lechuza. ¡Otro! ¿Qué es esta sala? Oh. Qué bonito. Dios, qué bonito lugar. ¡Mira! ¡Peeves!
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
El pelo. Me ha enganchado con la bufanda. Ay. Vale. ¿Dónde estamos? Tenemos que ir abajo. Escaleras. Oh, me mareo. Aquí. No. ¿Sí? No, esto es un balcón.
I'm going to have my own telescope one day. I've already decided that Jupiter's my favorite planet. Although, I mean, suppose Saturn's got...
Decidme que este personaje no es el mayor mood de la historia. Una tacita de té escuchando buena música. Seamos todos más como este NPC. A cup of tea and beautiful music. ¿Se lo jodemos? Adiós. Desmayos. A stupefy es en inglés. Buen acto, José. Levioso. Que no wingardium leviosa. Ojo ahí, ¿eh?
I get new students every
Son
year,
dos diferentes.
but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest
No es
poacher raid in
leviosa.
Eastern Wales and lived
Es
to boast
levioso.
about knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today,
Parezco la hija de esta profesora por cómo estoy vestida. Soy la nieta. Compartimos moda.
Levioso.
Última moda en Ravenclaw.
A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Mira.
Care to defend yourself, Master Pro?
Somos de la misma familia.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Ay, a mí se me da mal la batalla en cualquier tipo de juego. A mí denme animales.
Levioso.
Que no leviosa. Esto no es wingardium leviosa. Se podría confundir por este acto. Yo lo confundí.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A little larger. Fuera de mi camino. Mesas. Aquí no estamos para estudiar. ¡Quiero más vestidos!
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As nice. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
La animación.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Este es el nuevo crush de todas las que juegan en Hogwarts Legacy. Y todas tenemos que recordar que tiene 15 años.
You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid.
For this adept.
Case things.
Levioso.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Inteligencia y belleza
Not bad
en
for a
este
beginner.
cuerpo.
You give as good as you
Impresionado,
get.
guapo. Es que casi muero en el tutorial. No me puedo permitir otro fallo así.
And you rose to the challenge.
Tírale un
Points to
crucio.
Hufflepuff.
¡Crucio!
Thank you, Professor.
Como hace
Glad to have the opportunity
el
to
Baldi.
practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yo voy a ser amiga de todos.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Jiji.
I'd
Hola.
hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Es bella.
Practice.
O sea,
Felt
aparte
more
de
like
que
I
es
was dueling
bella,
an
es
expert.
bella, ¿se entiende?
Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Sebastian
Didn't
Sallow.
expect a new student to be so
Sebastian.
deft with a wand.
Quiero ver ella
Then
ser chico
again,
ahora.
Perhaps this wasn't
Sebastian
your first
Hastings.
duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Yo soy...
Knew I was
Ojo,
right about you.
Ojo al dato.
If you
Yo soy de
want
las
to
que
get the
dicen
most
¡una
out of your
aventura!
time
¡Vamos
at
para
Hogwarts,
allá! Y cuando
you're
llegamos me
going to
empieza
need to
a
break the
entrar el
rules
miedo en el
somewhere.
cuerpo. Digo, no quiero
Whether it's
participar.
joining a secret dueling
Soy
club
así.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you
Me arrepiento.
just have to be clever enough
Tomar
not to get
decisiones.
caught.
Thank you,
En
Sebastian.
euforia.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps
Touché.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Skill.
Look for Luke and
Skill,
Brattleby
my
near the
friend.
clock tower entrance.
This is skill.
If you're interested. Till
Porque de
next time.
suerte no sé lo que es eso. ¿Se come? Vale. Misión secundaria. Let's go. Aquí. Vamos a hacer esto. Pa. Ay. Oh, la lechucería. Oh. El brillo de la... Chef kiss. No me ha asustado, pero me ha asustado, ¿se entiende? Imbécil. Abriendo un cofre feliz.
Take a moment to allow our music to soothe your heart.
Mira esto. Estás igual de emocionado que yo, no sé. Es impresionante. Qué bonito. No, no, esta es mi captura. ¿Perdona? ¡Oh, qué bonito es! ¿Te imaginas esto en Navidad y en Halloween?
Delia.
¡Qué fantasía de patio! El ambiente, ¿lo escucháis? Ahora vendes pociones.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could. Anyone been into Albany?
¡Yo quiero! Invitadme. No tengo amigos.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you,
Vamos,
that's all I
gracias.
need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
Ay, Dios.
It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And
No, pero vete a dormir, Paula, no te preocupes. Si tú todo esto ya lo has visto.
Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Tonta.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Canal, mujer. Canal, mujer.
Lumos.
¿Qué hago? No, Lumos no. Eso.
Bingo! Oh, there goes my wager.
Hostia, me he equivocado.
Act like a winner.
Come on!
Pam, pum, pam, pum. Oh, espera, a mí también me atacan. Ah, que está viva todavía. Ah, no. Ay, ¿qué está pasando? ¡Autoapuntado, autoapuntado!
Some big hits that round.
¡Autoapuntado!
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
Brilliant.
Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Bien.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Un elfo.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard
They
as much
did,
from
Professor.
Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Mi tía abuela Tessie.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Quiero mi varita.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
Me gustan los
I've noticed you
dos.
spending time with them.
Ah. Voy a elegir a Nati. Voy a elegir a Nati.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of
Es
our
que es
most
muy mona.
talented students.
Es el tipo de
And
amiga que yo
she
tendría,
knows the area.
vaya.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts.
Yo con Sebastián iré con mi Slytherin. Rollo amigos de casa.
Assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you
Tú
can
tranqui, Paula, que no haremos las mismas cosas muchas veces. Y eso es guay en realidad, que seamos diferentes también. ¿Qué hay aquí que yo me pueda llevar?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and
Reparo.
an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Qué útil sería en la vida cotidiana este hechizo.
More frequently than
Así
one
no
would
tiraría
imagine.
tantas tazas que me
As
gustaría rotos
Professor
sin
Weasley
querer.
mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
¿Qué página? ¿Me marca que tengo que ir? Aquí. Vale.
Got it.
Tareas, se aprovechan de mí.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Es un poco, a mí me recuerda un poco a Slughorn.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Brilliant.
Pero mejor. Míralo.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Sí, señor.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
¡Ah, que me pilla, que me pilla! No me pilla.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurately lashed out.
Qué hechizo más bueno. ¿Cuánto arte hay en este videojuego?
Hello, looking for me?
Es que es muy tierna.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to HOGSMEADE. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate HOGSMEADE experience.
HOGSMEADE experience. ¿Qué es este lugar? Ay, las imágenes que salen son hermosas. Después que prohibido, a mí me da un miedo.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Qué mona, me quería invitar. Cómo me alegra saber inglés, porque no he leído los subtítulos y lo he entendido.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective, when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Qué bonito es
Hogsmeade
todo.
is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Es muy mona.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Mira, me ha enseñado Crisopos. Sebastián no enseña, ¿no? ¿O sí enseña? Es que no sé, no me he visto esa parte. Sí, también, entonces es parte. Te enseña que hay coleccionar, o sea,
Look, from the forbidden
ingredientes.
forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Oh, oh, y la lechuza volando por aquí. ¡Qué ganas de tener montura! Escoba, ¿quién quiere eso? Un hipogrifo, un cestral. Eso es original.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Mira, abejas.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Poppy es la amiga que quiero tener de Hufflepuff. Están hablando de ella. Ha dicho, ¿creéis que Poppy habrá visto ya los hipogrifos? Y dice la chica, dice, probablemente les ha puesto hasta nombre. Ella es el Hagrid de esta historia. O el Newt Scamander. Uf, voy a coger el...
It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.